Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' Bass TV. Today's video, I got the homie AJ with me. You guys might know him as Colorado Fisher on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to his channel. We'll leave a link in the video description down below. Well, we're going to get into it, see if we can catch some trout up at elevation today. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so today we're headed up to elevation to get out on some early ice. Unfortunately, the snow and freezing temps added about an hour and a half to our drive, so we were a lot later than we had planned. Once we got up to the lake, we had missed most of the morning bite, but the good news was that we had 3.5 to 4 inches of fishable ice, so went ahead and set up the tent. From there, AJ and I spent the majority of the first few hours just trying to fish in 5 to 8 feet of water, targeting shallow moving brown and brook trout. Although we threw a handful of things at them in that time, did not have any luck until we finally moved out to around 14 foot of water. That's when AJ broke the ice with the first fish of the day. After that, we had pretty steady action until we left. We didn't have 50 or 100 fish day or anything because, like I said, we missed most of that morning bite, but we were able to salvage the day by moving to the right depth, getting on top of them, and from there on, AJ and I both continued to catch quality size cutties and rainbow for the next few hours. Now, this was my first catch of the day, about a 17, 18-inch rainbow. Nice young buck here, decent amount of meat on his bones. We threw that one back out so we can catch him later on when he's fattened up to about double that size. He'll be a lot more fun to catch. Getting him on that 32-ounce glowing eye jig with a downsized, smaller diameter 2-inch tube, and white was the color today. Now, AJ and I both threw a handful of different things, from greens to oranges, some hair jigs, but what we both started finding success with was just that standard basic white tube profile.
Oh, we got a nice fish. We got a nice fish now.
Almost immediately after I released that fish, I heard AJ holler he had a fish wrapped around his transducer, so ran over there to help him get untangled. He was able to successfully land what ended up being the best catch of the day. And we were averaging cutties and rainbows all afternoon in the 17 to 20-inch range, but this one, the only one that probably broke the 20-inch mark at 21, 22 inches. This is what it's all about. This is what we came up here for. Early ice is to get on some quality trout. That's what we did. From there, we just continued to get into them for the next hour or so.
That's a decent size. Way up the top. Homemade tubes, I think. Beautiful.
That's a nice fish. We'll make it in the show. Basic rainbow trout.
Not as good, but a smaller one. But this guy came up real aggressive. Probably listening to that devil music. Got him. Little one. Fuck yeah, bro. Oh, no, little one. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe he's just swimming up at me. Let's see what we got here, guys. Okay, do your thing. Just want to take some pictures. Not quite yet, huh?
Yeah, I have a fish on you too.
It's alright, bro, you're good. That's a little better.
This one ended up being my best catch of the day. About a 20-inch bow, got that on that 32nd ounce glowing moon eye jig paired up with a smaller diameter off-white 2-inch tube.
Dude, just by hand.
This one right here actually hit me as I was holding my line in my hand, pulling it up out of the water. Just charged straight up, less than 4 feet, super aggressive, smacked that tube, had to set the hook by hand, pulled him up the rest of the way. Didn't end up being the same size as the others, but still a decent sized trout, every bit of 16, 17 inches with a good amount of meat on its bones. A good start, definitely be a great fish to catch in another year or so. We decided it would probably be best for us to take off by 2 o'clock so we didn't have to drive down the mountain in the dark, snowy, slick roads. This state, early winter time, it can be a disaster on the highway with the way people drive. So last 10 to 15 minutes while AJ fired up the drone to get some shots for his video, I spent that time fishing around 12 to 13 feet of water. Ended up catching a few more trout. This one here, probably my smallest catch of the day at 13, 14 inches. Got that one back in. Was able to wrap the day up with 2 more quality trout, both around 18, 19 inches with a decent amount of meat on their bones. So all in all, had a pretty great day and was awesome to get out on some early ice. It was also great to get out and collaborate with a fellow Colorado-based YouTuber like AJ. I know that AJ, like myself, works very hard on his content, and we both pride ourselves not just on creating entertaining videos for you guys, but also making sure that what we're putting out is educational, informative, whether you are relatively new to fishing or you're a seasoned angler just looking to hone your craft a little further. You can generally find anything you're looking for between his channel or mine. So make sure you check out AJ's channel. It's important that we support one another. We're both working very hard to create a responsible, informed, educated community of anglers here in Colorado and across the country, because that is the #1 factor most times in lessening our impact on our local fisheries. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. As you can see, ended up missing the morning bite because of the slowdown with traffic, but salvaged a day out of it. We moved around a little bit. Me and AJ got onto some decent trout today. So do me a favor, subscribe to AJ's channel. We're going to leave a link in the video description down below. As always, I appreciate you guys hitting that like button for me. Hit that bell notification, subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time.
Subscribe.